Oh, love na. Nice. Happy Monday, everybody, and welcome to live interviews natin. This is week 3, if I'm not mistaken, of our Meet Your Tribe X Speaker series. And as always, we're happy na nandito kayo. Ayan, maingay na yung mga tao sa chat. Batiin natin sila, of course. Si Myra is watching from New York. Si Ham. Guest natin to nung 2 weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken. And excited siya sa interview natin for today. Just as we're excited as well, of course. And sino ba nandito? Tingnan natin. We've got sino to si Evergreen. Okay? Si Javier, ML Javier, ready na raw yung document niya for Google document for taking notes. Ayan. Chelsea's watching as well. Nandiyan si Tin Baguio watching from La Union. Everybody else, say hi, please. I know we've got quite a few people watching. Marami-rami rin to. So, I would be really, really happy to find out or let us know kung saan kayo nanonood today or where you're watching us from. And si Brian, good evening, Sir Brian. Si GR De Vera is watching from Caloocan City. We've got, kababalik lang daw niya from Saudi Arabia. Welcome back, kababayan GR. Joyce Amona is watching from Rizal. Si Eliza Espaya is watching from Baguio. Kakakita ko lang to kay Eliza just a few days ago. Hi, Chelsea. Hello sa'yo. Yan. Hello kay Aiza. Si TL Ice pala to. Lani De Vera, hello din. Hola. Shira is watching from Cavite. We're happy that you guys can join us tonight. And exciting to. Exciting tong interview natin. Ayun, si Eileen. Hello, Eileen. Let us know where you're watching from, ah. I would love to know kung saan kayo nanonood right now. Si NJ Pepito is from Valencia City, Bukidnon. Yon, welcome. How about everybody else? Yung iba, tahimik yung iba no? So, we'll wait for everybody to start typing. Type lang kayo sa comment section natin. Let us know where you're watching from. And like I said, we're super happy to have you with us tonight sa live interviews natin. Ayan, maingay sila dito sa page. So, we're live on the page, of course, which is the Freelance Movement page. We're also live on the Freelance Movement community. And if you're watching from those pages or those groups, please go ahead and tag people that you know, or you can share our live video directly sa mga kaibigan nyo on Facebook. We're also live on YouTube as well. So if you want to go over there, make sure to like the video, hit subscribe na rin, and make sure to click on the bell icon para ma-notify kayo for any new videos that are coming out. Yan! Si MD Duran is watching from the Queen City of the South, and excited na rin daw siya na matuto. We got Casey. Shout out daw to everybody, Casey from Cebu. Mayang gabi sa'yo, Casey. Alright, so siguro we've waited long enough. And that means it's about time for us to bring out our guests for this evening. And yung isang guest natin, actually, maganda nito kasi she's joining us from a different city today, from outside of the country actually. Pero mamaya malaman natin kung nasan siya ngayon. All right, so let's bring out our guests for this evening. Okay? Direct, sino ba 'tong mga guests natin? Yun. Okay, puro all girls pala tayo on. Girl power tayo. So we've got si Kat, who is a UX website and brand designer. We've got Michelle, which is also one of the coaches, the Freelance Movement Tribe, rather. And she's also the CEO of Fearless Orange, and she is a Shopify specialist. And we've also got si Marge, which is a founder and CEO of Telework PH. So let's all welcome yung tatlong naggagandahang guests natin for this evening. Hello, ladies.
Hello everyone. Good evening.
Yun, no?
Ang ingay ni Ham.
Oo, masyadong maingay, no? Pwede nyo bang patumbayan para medyo...
Ano ba dyan? Oo.
Parang may tinira siya tonight kaya maingay siya.
Parang everyday naman may tinitira yan, Tito Ron.
Sa bagay, oo. I agree. Anyway, kamusta kayo?
Good, all good.
Good.
All good.
Excited.
Si Miss March nahiya ako, underdressed ako eh. Naka ano siya eh, blazer yata yan eh, no?
Wala ako magpanggap ngayon, Tito Ron, kasi may ubo ako.
So
kunyari maganda yung ano.
Babawiin sa appearance, no? Hindi naman kailangan bawiin, no, di ba? Si Coach Michelle, of course, is joining us live from London ba?
Hindi. Actually, sayang hindi ko napakita sa inyo. Merong light show kanina kakatapos.
Oh, okay. Dapat video mo para i-send mo na lang sa amin, di ba? Medyo nawawala yung audio mo.
Naka-story na. Oh, sorry.
Yun, okay.
Sabi ko, meron naman. Naka-story na.
Okay.
Ayan.
Nice. And Kat, how are you as well? Kamusta?
Hi, Tito Ron. Hi guys. Okay naman, dito lang sa bahay. First time ko dito sa Facebook Live ng Drive. So, kinda...
Ayan naman ako, napaka-demure.
Oo nga. Nahiya ako pa. Yan ang word.
Oo, ang ingay natin. Tapos si Kat, napaka-ano lang siya. Kalmadong-kalmado lang siya, di ba? Anyway, we're happy to have all three of you this evening para pag-usapan natin ng konti kung ano yung mga nangyayari sa buhay-buhay nyo as freelancers, of course, but also at the same time, we're gonna be sharing with our viewers kung paano ba kayo nakarating sa kung saan kayo naroon ngayon. Hindi sa Singapore, I mean, kung saan kayo naroon as far as your freelancing journey is concerned. So, before we go there though, I want to remind everybody na nanonood sa atin, of course, the much-awaited event na meron tayo this November 6th. It's gonna be Tribe X, the biggest freelancing event of the year. Talagang lagi ko sinasabi yun, kasi feeling ko walang masyadong freelancing events eh. But yes, the biggest and the baddest freelancing event of the year is gonna be happening on November 6th, Aliw Theater sa Pasay. So for those of you who haven't grabbed their tickets just yet, go ahead, go to go.thefreelancemovement.com/tribex. You'll find your tickets there. Mamaya lalagay namin, post namin yung link dito sa comment section so that you guys can go there and get your tickets. Now, I know we've already run out. Na-sold out na kaagad yung VIP tickets natin. Meaning, ito yung tickets where you can attend the full day event and also at the same time attend the networking event after. So, medyo sold out na yon, but I think we still have seats for those of you who want to attend the in-person event. And of course, meron pa rin naman tayong available na mga digital passes if you wanna buy digital passes and attend the event virtually. So, yan. Kayo ba pupunta kayong tatlo? Ay, speaker nga pala kayo. Sorry naman. Siyempre nandun kayo, di ba? Okay. So, and also, by the way, sorry, before I forget, for those of you watching, you can comment. May mga nagustuhan kayo na sinasabi ng mga guests natin, or if you have any questions you wanna ask, feel free to type them in the comment section and titingnan natin if we can ask maybe a few questions dun sa mga guests natin for this evening. Ready na ba kayo, girls? Ladies?
Ready.
Okay. Fast talk ba kagad tayo? Hindi, bawal daw yung fast talk dito. Ayaw ni Coach Michelle yun. Ayaw daw niya ng mabilis ang sagutan.
Okay, but dapat naiisip natin yun.
Oo nga eh. Let's start off with, syempre we wanna find out paano ba kayo nag-umpisa? Siguro si Marge unahin natin. I haven't had the chance to interview Marge before. So I'm really curious. Paano ka napadpad sa mundo ng freelancing and when did you start exactly?
2012 yun eh. Parang, alam mo yung, I worked in the BPO then before. And I have my baby at the time. So I had to run from home, from Bulacan to Manila, 2 hours back and forth. Kailangan ko mag-travel. Dumating sa point na talagang napagod na lang talaga ako na sabi ko, this is not the life I signed up for. So, fortunately, meron akong friend na nag-refer sa akin to work from home. So, nung time na yun, I absolutely have no idea of freelancing. Ang alam ko lang is you get to work online at the convenience of your own homes. So, I tried that. At the same time, nagtatrabaho pa ako sa BPO. So, pinagsabay ko siya. Para lang meron akong fallback pagka hindi nag-work for me. But I loved it. So, that's in 2012. I loved it.
Teka, anong unang online work yung ginawa mo?
telemarketing ako ng gazebos. Ay, actually,
Oh,
sorry pala. Student coach, ayan.
ano yung
Student
student
coach.
coach?
So, parang ina-assist ko
Parang
yung mga
tutor,
students.
gano'n?
Hindi eh. More on siya eh. Parang sa Australia kasi, they are paid for parang mga sponsored ng government yung mga
Mhm.
courses. So, ang goal namin is to push that student to complete the course para
Okay,
mabayaran
okay.
sila. Oo, ganon. So,
Right.
hindi more on teaching, more on pushing the
Yeah.
motivation ganyan sa mga students. So, yun yung unang-unang
Mm.
job ko.
Okay.
Involving calls. And then, yun, na-realize ko na I can be with my family at that time until na-realize ko na kailangan pala lagi kang may client kasi hindi all the time na nagiging consistent yung projects or yung client na yun. Kasi they resorted to going back to a BPO. Sabi ko, ayoko nang bumalik ng BPO.
Mhm.
So I had to find another client. Doon ako napadpad sa pag-telemarketing ng gazebos, mga nipa
Oh,
huts,
okay.
ganyan. Sa Australia din. Kaya doon ko na-develop yung Australian accent. Sabi ni Luis, mag-Australian accent daw.
Merong Australian accent. Talaga, sample nga, mate.
Parinig, sample.
Right.
Di
Ano
ba?
lang, it's got call testing service.
Oh,
After the beep.
okay. O, di ba? Social.
Yung mga
Okay.
ganyan.
Balikan natin si March mamaya. Kat, okay? First time ko rin ma-interview si Kat, of course. So, I have no idea kung anong story niya. Tell us a little bit about your backstory, Kat.
Okay, so sa Tribe, yung freelancing na Tribe version, I started 2020. I had a friend na nag-recommend sa akin ng Tribe. And parang doon ko na-appreciate na meron palang ganitong possibility na connected sa business, yung value na kinakreate mo for people. But before 2020, I was already doing freelancing.
Mhm.
Yung oldest pa ata nun. So, after college, meron akong mga side gigs online. I'm a big fan talaga of graphic design. So, yung course ko is broadcast communication, but I know na I love visual design. And so, after ng college, naghanap ako online ng mga work, like designing brochures and designing calling cards, and then like $3 per hour pa yung rate noon. Sobrang tagal na.
Anong year to? Sorry?
I think 2014, 2015.
Okay.
Yung first job ko first side gig out of college.
Mhm.
Yun. Eventually, I joined a startup, and then I had some experience with agencies, and then I found out about Tribe 2020, and from there, parang, nagbago talaga yung perspective ko about business and design, creating value for people.
So, 2014, so you've been doing this for a little over, gano'ng katagal na?
8 years.
Mga 8 years na, no? Matagal na rin. Okay. Pero you're quite lucky in a sense na parang after graduating, even though may trabaho ka nga, you already stumbled upon opportunities online, kumbaga.
Yeah.
Yun. Napaka-demure sumagot ni Kat. Nahihiya akong maglakas ng boses sa kanya. Anyway, we will get back to you later, Kat. May mga tanong ako, of course, about your journey, especially after you've joined the tribe. Kasi nabanggit mo nga na you started off with a $3 rate. Tama ba? So, 2014, $3 rate. I guess not bad for a side gig, no?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mamaya balikan natin yan. And of course, yung ating third guest is, like I said kanina, coach to ng coach ka pa ba? Hindi na, no? Tama ba?
Hindi na pala.
Okay. You used to be a coach sa loob ng tribe. Okay. Pero right now, you're still focused on your business. Ano pangalan ng agency? Fearless Orange.
Yes.
Okay. Mamaya ko
Sounds weird, no?
Kung bakit Fearless Orange, mamaya natin pupuntahan yan. But I know a little bit about your story, Michelle. Alam ko kasi I remember it was about February of 2020 yata, if I'm not mistaken.
I started, yes.
You started and you were still working sa BPO din. Tama ba? Ikaw na magkwento. Kwento mo sa amin lahat.
Actually, feeling ko halos lahat alam mo na tungkol sa akin.
Hindi naman ako lang
Pero
yung mga nanonood natin.
exactly. Okay, sige, take it, Tito Ron. So, I started last Feb of 2020 dun sa 30-day client getting blueprint. Okay?
Mhm.
So, sa 30-day client getting blueprint na yun, on my 20th day, I got my first client already after 13 rejected proposals. So, though yung 13
Hindi na rin
rejected proposals na
hindi na rin
yun,
masama, Michelle. Sabi mo
oh
20th
nga,
day ng
13 lang naman.
2020.
Oh,
Oo, konti lang
yes.
'yun. Okay. Tuloy mo.
And then, parang dinisregard ko yung 13 declined proposals and then nag-focus ako dun sa closed one. Kasi kung naka-close
Mhm.
ako ng isa, ibig sabihin I have more chances to close more. So after ng 30-day client getting blueprint, I was like, maybe I can join the tribe. Kasi kung nakakuha ko dito na medyo konti pa lang yung resources sa 30-day client getting blueprint, what more kung nag-join ako sa tribe. And it was the
Right.
best decision ever.
And how old were you nung 2020, Michelle?
19. So 19 ako nag-start.
19. Okay.
Ito na naman tayo
And
sa edad.
okay, ako lang naman ang ang magmumukhang masama pagka-edad pinag-uusapan eh. Anyway, so may tanong ka agad, may nagtatanong agad ano daw offer mo, pero mamaya pag-uusapan natin 'yan. Pero 19 years old and I also know na nag-drop out ka, tama ba?
Yes, 2 months after turning 18, I dropped out. Kasi
Mhm.
parang, I got a scholarship dun sa FEU, pero I had to drop out because of personal reasons. Though I have a choice na
Okay.
go back sa Pangasinan, tapos mag-aral sa public, but I chose na, alam mo yun, 5 years, civil engineering yung i-take up ko, kumbaga. So parang first
Mhm.
sem pa lang, tri-sem, nag-drop out na ako. Kasi 18 naman na ako, so pwede na ako mag-work sa BPO. So galing din akong BPO, like Miss Marge. So after BPO, or nung nag-start ako Feb 2020, nag-work pa rin ako sa BPO. And then after 3 months, I already reached my first 6 figures. So parang, alam mo yun, na-validate na, okay, feeling ko pwede na akong mag-resign. Ayun, so
Okay.
nag-resign ako after 3 months.
Grabe, no? Feeling ko to si Michelle, super accelerated yung progress mo as far as freelancing. I'm sure there are other stories there na similar, pero as far as yung bilis talaga, no? Yung sobrang bilis ng progress mo sa freelancing, it's quite unbelievable yung story mo. And it's very inspiring kasi nga at 19 years old, you already hit your first 6 figures. Tapos within a span of 3 months, parang nakapag-decide ka kagad na mag-resign. Kaya kaya si Ham, parang nasisiraan na ng ulo no? Fan na fan eh. Yan na, di ba? Anyway,
Nakadistract si Ham.
Hindi, okay na siya ngayon. So good na siya ngayon. Sobrang galing ni
oo,
Ham. Actually.
ang bilis niya mag-type. Ang bilis mag-type nitong babaeng to. Ibang
Dalawa
klase,
yung
no?
monitor niya.
Ang feeling ko nga 3 yung keyboard niya eh. Ganun siya kabilis mag-type. Oo. Anyway, I wanted to
May,
ask all three of you. Syempre, before really delving into the tribe, yun nga, si Marsh nag-umpisa siya, parang trinay out niya rin lang yung mga online opportunities. Si Kat, ganun din lang, on the side rin lang. Practically the same route yung tinake ninyo. What were some of the biggest struggles that you had when you were starting out? Before Tribe pa to yung hindi nyo pa alam yung mga CCPP, hindi nyo pa alam yung mga, yung mga assets, yung mga revenue line na yan. Ano yung mga, looking back, parang mga moments na parang, grabe naman to, ang hirap naman tong ginagawa ko na to. May mga ganun bang moments? Let's start with Kat.
Okay. So for me, struggles before Tribe was really about finding fulfillment sa work,
Mm-hmm.
yung being able to be happy sa output and sa outcomes na nabigay ng work mo, parang ganun. So that's
Okay.
one, fulfillment. And another would be pricing. I used to undervalue yung work ko
Okay.
and yung like the skills that I provide for the clients because I didn't know how to connect yung skills yung output ko sa outcome ng client.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the things.
When you say you were undervaluing yourself, gaano ka undervalued kanina sinabi mo na you started off with the $3 rate, di ba?
Yeah.
So for how long did you ride that $3 rate na meron ka?
Well, yan yung lowest ko nung ano pa, parang first few gigs sa Odesk pa nun eh. And
Mhm.
then, I guess over time, it did increase na din, no? But not so much.
Okay. Gano'ng kalaking increase mo na yun?
Before try,
Yeah.
I guess around $20 to $25
Hindi na rin
per
masama.
hour. Yeah.
Yeah, hindi na rin masama. Were you doing full-time work back then?
Yeah, I had full-time work, parang
Mhm.
sideline lang din yun with
Okay,
agencies.
I see. So you still had full-time work tapos ito yung side gig pa rin siya, kumbaga.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Kayo, Marge, sa'yo, when you started working, yun nga, no? Practically, parang employment setup pa rin ba yung nangyari sa'yo initially? Parang ganon?
Yeah, oo. Employee setup na naka-work
Mhm.
from home lang, ganyan.
Okay.
Yung sa akin, siguro I'm very lucky to have undergone personality development trainings kasi yun yung naging parang dun ako kumapit ng sobra na I know, I was born to make an impact. I was born for
Okay.
greatness, mga ganyang eme. So, sabi ko, I just need to find that parang ikigai talaga to really gumawa talaga ako ng structure eh. Like sinabi ko, ano ba yung strength ko? Ano ba
Mhm.
yung passion ko? So pinagsama-sama ko siya, hinanap ko. Shucks, na-lead back uli ako sa BPO. Sabi ko, so ito
Mhm.
pala yung, parang ano eh, totoo eh. I think yung previous guest natin, sinabi to na you build upon your existing skill. Kasi yun na yung
Mhm.
meron ka ngayon na pwede mo simulan anytime. So ganun yung ginawa ko at that time. And yung mga challenges ko, Tito Ron, at that time, more on personal kasi talagang, alam mo yun, may family problems and at the same time, kailangan mo i-deliver yung client work. Um, yung mga clients ko at that time, nagkakaroon ng opportunities and then wala na akong I'm overwhelmed. Kumbaga wala na akong
Mhm.
ang binibigyan ko mga pinsan ko, kapatid ko, doon ko sa kanila pinapasa. And yet walang nagma-manage, ako pa rin. So doon
Okay.
na talaga, yun yung pinaka-greatest challenges ko at that time. I remember myself, sumusuka talaga ako kasi I was, sobrang stressed. Siguro may mga nakaka-relate na yung, alam mo yung, ang dami mo ang client, ang dami mo maganda yung kita mo, pero yung health mo nagsasuffer na at the time
Mhm.
talagang, ano bang, ayun, nag-nervous breakdown ako. Tapos sabi ko, ayoko na talaga, hindi ko na kaya to, ganyan. Hindi ko naisip na yun na pala yung turning point na magkaka-BPO ako. Kasi nung nag-join ako
Oo.
ng tribe, may BPO na eh. Oo.
Right.
Mm.
Okay. And when you started that BPO, ilan initially yung clients na tinake mo?
Isa lang. Ang lakas nga ng loob ko
Okay.
eh. Actually, ganito kasi nangyari. Yung client ko na yon, nakakarinig sila ng mga background noises. May mga roosters daw, may mga children crying in the background. So, yung mga
Mhm.
customers, nagko-complain. Sabi nila, where are you from? Yun, mga ganyan. Ayan.
Yes.
So knowing na we're all working from home, sabi ng client, it's either you put up your own office or you all lose your jobs. So sabi ko,
Mm.
parang walang no choice doon. Parang ang only choice is to continue, set up the office para lahat kami may pare-parehong trabaho.
Mhm.
So yun, and at that time nakapag-save naman na ako just enough for me to start a really small space, as in parang hindi ko matandaan exactly 60 square meter pa ganyan.
Mhm.
Mahina ako dyan sa mga ganyan pero nakapagsimula kami ng with 30 people, one client.
Nice. Mamaya babalikan natin ulit si March kasi one thing I'm really curious about kasi sabi mo nga even before you learned about the tribe, you were already running a small BPO operation, di ba?
Yes, oo.
And kasi typically people who go to the tribe or at least find out about the tribe, ang pinanggagalingan nila is either they're a solo freelancer or wala silang experience pa at all sa freelancing or maybe they have a little bit of experience pero yun nga, usually they're just burnt out freelancers na hindi nila mataas yung rates nila or hindi nila mabawasan yung hours nila. In your case, full-fledged business owner ka na pala before you
Mm-mm.
even learned about the tribe. So tingnan natin, baka meron nanonood na similar yung situation, baka may mapulot silang lesson from your experiences. Balik tayo kay Michelle. Michelle, ikaw, you were ano ba yun? Nag-BPO ka? Estudyante ka pa ba noon or did you drop out already?
Hmm,
Drop out ka na?
dropped out already. Yes.
Okay, okay. Tapos, what were some of the biggest struggles? Because I know you were staying in Manila.
Mhm.
Tapos, yung family, you're based in, or you're from Pangasinan, right? Tama ba?
Yes. So, ako
So,
yung breadwinner. Yeah, nag-start na ako
mhm,
as breadwinner nung nasa BPO pa lang ako. Pero,
okay.
I think yung biggest struggle na gusto kong i-share sa inyo, na related din sa topic ko sa Tribe X, is that I was having a hard time as well. Yung parang sa pricing. Kasi, remember, I got 13 rejected proposals. So, and then
Right.
I got one after that 13 declined proposals. So, parang nasabi ko sa sarili ko na, baka I don't deserve to charge this high, like
Mhm.
1,000 US dollars above. So I was like,
Yep.
sige, nag-stop back ako. And then yung mga sumusunod kong proposals, around 500, 600 US dollars lang. So doon ako na-stock. And then I see to it na parang dapat this month, I will be closing enough clients sa parang hindi ako nakamalinaw. So,
Ah,
hindi ako yeah, so parang let's say this month, hindi ako nakamoney now. So I have all the chances to parang test my prices. So parang dahil hindi nga ako nakamoney now, sige, next proposal, itry ko nga yung 1.5. And then
mhm.
na-close yung 1.5. So
Okay.
the one of the keys there is to close enough clients para makapag-test ka ng prices, and also you have to test kung deserve, kumbaga meron bang clients na kakagat sa prices mo na ganito. Parang
Right.
gano'n. So, nung na parang nakita ko na people or business owners can really, pay for 1.5. So, doon na nag-start na every couple of, proposals, I charge 10% higher, 15% higher, hanggang sa
Mhm.
ma-close, close, close, hanggang sa tumaas yung tumaas.
Right.
So, ayun. Now, in order for you to close enough clients in a month, I will be sharing that one habit sa TribeX sa November 6th. So,
Galing ah.
hopefully you guys can join us. Yeah.
Oh, of course,
Ayun,
that's a
surprising.
very yeah, that's a very exciting talk that you're gonna be giving kasi nga kagaya na sinabi ko kanina, yung rise mo in freelancing was very very fast. And I'm sure hindi naging madali for you to be able to get to where you are very quickly. And we appreciate nga na on November 6th, we're going to be sharing a lot more about that. Pero may binanggit kang isa, and I want to direct this next question sa iyo at saka kay Kat siguro. Kasi you both mentioned something about your initial inability to raise your prices. Okay. Si Kat, anong inumpisahan mo when you finally decided na I'm gonna stop charging low and I really need to set higher prices for my services. What was the ano yung pinakamalaking challenge when you started doing that?
Um, I would s- I would say yung inexperience.
Mhm.
Never pa ako nag-charge ng premium. Parang ganun. So parang I felt like a
So just the
newbie.
fact na kumbaga parang just the fact na you haven't done it before, yun yung nakakapigil sa'yo.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
totally. And
So
parang
nung
nasanay ako dun. Sorry.
So
Yeah,
nung first
nasanay
time
ako.
ka na nag-raise, sorry, nung first time ka na nag-raise ng price, like, was it a big jump right away or incremental din yung ginawa mong increase?
Incremental for sure.
Mhm. Okay. And is that what you recommend for most people? Kasi alam ko syempre may mga iba na parang coming from this rate or this project rate, syempre gusto naman natin. Parang
Yeah.
of course,
So
who doesn't want more money, 'di ba?
yes, so it's like a muscle din na you exercise yung pricing muscle mo to be able to be confident and to be able to deliver then the type of work that will parang result to a bigger price or bigger
Right.
value for the client. So,
Right.
step by step lang.
Yes.
Wag kang magmadali.
Right, tama, tama. Now, it's no secret, of course, na sa loob ng tribe, one of the things that are being taught is yung value pricing na tinatawag, which means you base the pricing na charge mo sa client mo off of the value that you deliver. And usually, it's nagre-reflect siya in the monetary value that you deliver din sa client mo. Of course, there are other factors like yung experience working with you and all of that. Pero primarily, kumbaga yung simplified version nitong tinuturo natin ito is may konting math na involved eh. Was that something that helped you both nung pumasok na kayo sa tribe to further increase yung rates or yung mga prices na chine-charge ninyo? Ikaw, Michelle, Coach Michelle.
Actually, yung sa akin, most of our projects or yung packages kasi namin are productized na. So
Okay.
I have like 3 packages na ipapakita sa proposals for my prospects and then mamimili sila doon. Actually,
Okay.
I learned the pricing strategy sa book na sinare sa amin ni Coach Tina before when I was still a TL sa Savage. So, alam mo yun, for example, yung TL sa Savage. But, right now, since I am actually talking to like bigger businesses, mga medium businesses already, so most
Mhm.
of, or yung mga previous proposals ko, value-based na rin siya. So, itatanong
Okay.
namin, very detailed sa DC kung magkano na yung revenue nila per month, gross, net,
Mhm.
mga ganyan. And then you take off like a portion from there. So,
Right.
ayun siya. Actually, you can do maths din naman sa conversion rate, kung magkano ba yung potential na conversion rate na tataas dito. So, ayun din. Kasama rin yun
Right.
sa computation ng mga prices na binibigay ko sa sa
Mhm.
prospects.
Ito medyo nakakalula na itong mga sinisingil nito ni Michelle eh. So hindi ko natatanungin kasi baka masuka tayo dahil sa pagkalula natin ano. I'll go back to to March naman. Okay, March, kanina sinabi mo nga no, before entering the tribe or before learning about the tribe, you were already running a full-fledged business. How many people did you have before ka pumasok sa tribe? Sa BPO?
Ayun, I started with 30 people in the team.
Mhm. Okay.
And then, after a year, naging 300, 700,
Oh,
and
okay.
today, 1,000 today.
1,000 seats ngayon.
1,000 people.
1,000 people, okay.
Yes.
So ang tanong ko is, since you were already running a full-fledged business, why did you see the need to invest in going into the tribe pa? Di ba parang okay naman na ako eh, but kailangan ko pa yan? What made you want to join yung tribe kumbaga?
I get asked that a lot.
Mhm.
Sa totoo lang kasi, ang weakness ko talaga, I'm into more on operations. Ang weakness ko is sales and marketing, which is yun yung
Okay.
strength ng tribe. The
Mm.
reason why they have a very sustainable business is because they keep selling yon, and that's the essence of being, sinasabi nila na pag freelance hindi siya sustainable, nawawala yung
Right.
client or short term lang yung mga projects. Yun yung pinaka nagustuhan ko talaga. So when I joined, doon ko nalaman yung mga pwedeng gawin pala, mga more on really on business plan, how do you retain, how do you actually price, mga ganyan. So nakatulong talaga siya sa akin in terms of the business din. Parang sakto nga eh. Hindi siya kasi, alam mo yun, ang dami kong naging part na freelance groups. Until now, ang concept pa rin nila ng freelancing is working from home as if
Yeah.
employment. It's really not. It's a business na dito nga lang kami nagkaroon ng we had one workshop yung sa cash flow. Wala nang sa iba eh. Walang ganun eh kasi talagang serious business. Talagang yun yung essence talaga ng freelancing.
Right. So it was more of learning how to market your services to more clients. Parang ganun siya.
Correct. Oh, yes.
Right. Pero I imagine, of course, since you're running a huge team, syempre may CMO ka na rin, may chief marketing officer ka. Sila na ba yung in charge of really running the show as far as marketing yung company ninyo sa ngayon? Or are you hands-on sa bagay na yan?
Hindi ko in-expect to. Kasi yes, we did have a CMO, pero
Mhm.
ito yung mga pinagdaanan na hindi nag-work.
Okay.
So alam mo yung may CMO, pero although hindi naging maganda yung relationship, we moved on. Ngayon, hands-on ako. So ako pa rin yung sa marketing. Although may person na in charge for overall, hindi siya CMO level.
Okay. So ngayon, involved ka sa marketing and you're still running, ikaw pa rin sa operations, parang gano'n.
Hindi. Yun naman. Nakaalis na ako sa operations.
Okay. Kasi nga
Yeah.
doon ka na
Yan yung strength
nasusuka.
ko. Tama,
Oo,
tama.
'di ba? Okay.
Mm.
So, basically, the tribe helped you. Correct me if I'm wrong. The tribe helped you, kumbaga, figure out yung zone of genius mo within the business and really just focus your strengths on that. Kumbaga, parang ganun siya.
Yes, and siguro I would go against the usual sinasabi nila na you delegate
Mm-hmm.
what you hate doing. For me, you
Okay.
delegate what you love doing kasi you very well know na it's something you can teach and you can make someone successful in that role kasi you know it even if you're sleeping. So you can teach
Yeah.
anyone do that. So yun yung ginawa ko. My strength is in operations. I find the right person in the role, which is also going to be my talk. Smooth ba? Smooth.
Mm-hmm.
Which is also
Yeah.
going to be my talk. So sabi ko, if this is something I can delegate, then I can move on to another facet of the business na hindi naman ako marunong kasi gusto ko siyang matutunan. And
Mm-hmm.
maraming nagsasabi na yes, hire someone na expert in that role. Pero if you don't know anything about that, kahit tiny bit, 'di ba, know something about something, may tendency kasing pwede ka nilang lokohin sa totoo lang. And I've
Mm-hmm.
had that
Yep.
experience before na dahil daw bata akong CEO, alam mo yun, hindi sila naging transparent about the ano. And yung mga issues na nagkaroon kami, mga BIR issues, ganyan. So, kailangan at least alam mo pa rin, try to be in that, try to be, hands-on at least.
Yeah. Kumbaga, bits and pieces of the business, medyo alam mo pa rin siya para
Yes.
alam mo kung ano nangyayari. Pero that's very priceless advice, no? Yung sinabi ni Miss March kanina nga na instead of passing on things that you hate doing sa business mo to other people kasi nga ayaw mo gawin, just hire somebody and make sure na ituro mo kasi you're passionate about what you're doing already. Pero hindi ba mahirap mag-switch from that hat of operations
Ay,
nasa operations?
sobrang hirap nung una, in denial ako kasi talagang sabi ko pa nga nung una, ayoko ng math, ayoko ng accounting, ayoko ng
Mhm.
ganyan. Tapos nung pag-upo ko, hindi pala math ang magpapagaling sa'yo in managing cash. But it's emotions, your emotions toward money. So kung hindi ka aware dun sa mga trauma mo na magastos ka, ako magastos kasi ako. So kung hindi ka aware dun sa mga bagay na yon, that could lead you to and I'm grateful na natutunan ko yon, albeit a hard way, pero at
Yeah.
least yun, nakabangon.
Oo. Yun. Nakakalula itong mga kausap natin ha. May freelancer tayo na kumakausap ng mga malalaking brands, meron tayong BPO owner, meron tayong expert on UI UX, no? Pero siguro really quickly lang, let's go to the viewers natin. Once again, if you're watching this for the first time, kung parang nagtataka kayo, ba't ganyan pinag-uusapan nila rito? Kala ko ba freelancing. But the beautiful thing about yung freelancing nga na pinag-uusapan natin dito, or the way at least that the tribe has been teaching freelancing, is we treat it as a full-fledged business. So kagaya na sinabi ni Ms. March kanina na like how you treat a 100-seat or 100-person BPO, the same principles apply sa mga freelancers. So yun ang kagandahan nito. And also we want to remind everybody once again, ayan, may pinost na si Angela na link natin. So if you want to check out the tickets or information about TribeX, which is the biggest freelancing event that's going to be happening this year, go ahead and click on the link. And siya, may bagong link pala eh. freelancemovement.com/tribe-x-2022. So go ahead and check that link out. Tapos nandiyan na rin yung information natin about tickets and how you can purchase them. Pero we're excited to have you guys join us on November 6. Sa Aleo Theater po gaganapin yung TribeX. So make sure to be there. Or at the very least, get the digital pass para naman mapanood ninyo itong tatlong kasama nating guest this evening na magsasalita. By the way, ano yan na yung mga topics nyo for the coming event for TribeX? Si Miss March, ano yung sa'yo?
Yung sa akin, the Great Hiring Experiment.
Yun. Okay. So for people who might be at the stage where they're looking to hire people into their company, that would be the talk to watch out for. Si Kat, ano yung sa'yo, Kat?
How to enjoy client calls even if you're an introvert.
Ay, introvert ka pala. Hindi halata,
Hindi naman,
Kat.
hindi halata, no?
Oo, akala ko kanina very
Hindi halata
outgoing
sa
person
energy
ka
ko.
talaga. Oo. Mamaya, babalikan kita dyan sa sinabi mong yan. Yung sa'yo, Coach Michelle, you're gonna be talking about
The 13-minute habit that built my agency in 2 years.
13-minute
13,
habit.
13
Hindi to
minute habit, 30.
13.5. Oh,
Hindi,
30 minute.
30
Okay.
lang talaga. As in, kahit mag-stopwatch ka, pwedeng-pwede.
Okay. Yan So, anybody can do it, Coach Michelle?
Anybody can do it.
Okay. Balikan ko lang si Kat saglit. Kat, you're gonna be talking about enjoying discovery calls even if you're an introvert. Parang feeling ko, yun nga, very counterintuitive yung talk na yan, ano? Kasi nga, introvert ka, tapos paano mo may enjoy yung mga discovery calls? Ako, it took me a while to overcome yung ganyang fear. Especially kasi you're gonna be talking to, lalo na kung mga foreigners, no? Kung Pinoy siguro, medyo okay lang. Pero pag foreigners, and especially if you're starting out, okay, which a lot of people might be at this stage, talaga namang medyo para kang daig mo pa lumaklak ng isang litrong kape, di ba? Sa kaba. Okay.
Yes,
Pero
yes.
ikaw ba, when you were starting out, kinakabahan ka rin talaga nun?
Siyempre, sobrang kaba. Like, yung kamay mo parang nanlalamig ganun. Tapos
Oo, no?
yung pag makapag-notes ako sa TC, sobrang like 10 pages. Yung script, yung mga tatanungin ko, yung research ko sa kanila, sobrang ganun.
Mhm. So, paano
Intense.
mo slowly, without giving away too much sa magiging talk mo sa November 6, can you give a little bit of tips sa mga nanonood sa atin kung paano mo medyo na-overcome yung parang anxiety attack na siguro yung dating nun, no? Pag pinagpapawisan ka ng malamig, no? Pero how are you able to do it? Kahit konti lang.
Okay, so a lot of it had to do with mindset.
Mhm.
Number one, mindset. Number two, practice. So, hindi agad-agad nangyari na naging comfortable ako sa calls. It took me over a year then. Over a year. And a lot of calls. So,
Mhm.
parang early this year, I had around 60 PCs.
When you say
And
practice ka, nagpa-practice ka with actual live DCs, hindi yung hahata ka ng kaibigan mo, kunyari ikaw yung client, ganon.
I think that might be a good idea. Pero sa case ko kasi is real life DCs.
Mhm. Okay.
Mhm.
So, hindi ba dobleng ka ba yun? Dahil pag pumalpa ka, you could potentially lose a prospect or a client.
Well, dun papasok yung mindset kasi the mindset is not to close the client on the call.
Mhm.
So, may mga topics about it na I guess I will discuss sa ThriveX. But a lot of it had to do really with mindset, practice, and secret sauce. Another
Oy,
secret sauce.
hindi naman ano yan hindi ang tawag nito yung hot sauce na secret sauce na yan
Then. So
Okay, sige.
something
Well,
else helped me aside from those things.
mhm. Okay, kaabang-abang yan of course. We're gonna be waiting for that talk come November 6. Nag-comment pala si Isobel, sabi niya, super curious daw siya dun sa 30-minute habit kasi I feel like this is what I'm attempting but still struggling to make this a habit. Okay, so excited sila. Obviously, yung mga viewers natin excited sila for the coming event. Pero kung excited kayo, make sure to grab your tickets kasi mamaya excited kayo, wala naman pala kayo doon. Okay, so siguraduhin nyo nandun kayo. Okay. Ay, si Hero nag-comment, sabi niya, masaya ang discovery call. Nawi minsan sa kwentuhan at tawanan. Basta i-treat daw si client as a friend. But in a professional way. Parang, paano yun? Friend in a professional way. Kung marunong ka din magsalita at galing ka sa BPO industry, meron kang advantage. Is that true? Ito itatanong ko
Yes.
sa inyo. Is it such a big advantage? Kasi meron akong kilala. May kilala ako na in-interview din namin yung unang-unang batch yata ng interview nitong Tribe X series natin. Na self-confessed siya na hindi siya magaling mag-English. At wala siyang BPO experience, pero ang ginawa niya, instead na makipag-usap sa mga Inglesero, pinili niyang market, yung mga local market. Pero in your case, kung kayo tatanong, malaking advantage pa yun? Magunahan na lang kayo kung sasagot.
Kaya pwede ako first and then si Miss Marge
Yes.
later on. Kasi for sure mas marami siyang mai-share. So ako kasi,
Mhm.
I've been in the BPO industry for like 17 months. So that's like around thousands of Americans, iba-ibang, foreigners na nakausap ko. So I think nakatulong talaga siya kasi when I was still a student, hindi ako, alam mo yun, para recite, kumbaga, na parang nagtataas lagi ng kamay, na kasi nahihiya ako, like makipag-usap din. So, nung nag-BPO ako, I think doon din na-build yung confidence ko to talk to foreigners,
Mhm.
especially, kaya most of my clients right now are from the US.
Yep.
Ayun. So, for me, yes, I think nakatulong siya. And also yung empathy, kasi parang matututo kang mag-sorry kahit hindi mo kasalanan. Alam mo yun?
Okay.
So, yes, nakatulong siya for me.
Okay, cool. Miss Mark, sa'yo, palagay mo.
Yeah, oo, advantageous siya talaga, pero not necessarily the requirement. Kasi yun nga, si Junji yan, ano?
Hindi
Yung
ko
nag-focus.
sinabing si Junji yun. Wala akong sinabi.
Pero yun, totoo, kasi more than the ability to speak English, yung culture talaga, you have to understand your consumer base, diba? So if you understand their culture, yung parang onset of the call pa lang, alam mo na straightforward, kasi sa mga Pinoy, mahihain yan, parang, hi sir, hi ma'am, di mo naman gaganon yung client mo na, hi ma'am,
Oo.
hi sir, ganyan. Di mo gaganon yun eh. So yung ganon, yung foundation ng culture nila and how they speak, para pag straightforward, hindi ka parang nasasaktan na, ay, baka galit sa akin to, ganyan.
Mm-mm.
Laking bagay nun.
Right. So, pwede kahit hindi magaling mag-English, pwede.
Ay, yes. Oo naman. For
Okay.
sure.
Na-prove naman na yan nung sinabi ko kanina. Grabe naman kumita yun. Diba? Oo. Hiyang-hiya naman yung magagaling mag-English doon sa kinikita
Totoo
ng taong
yan.
yun. O, diba? For you, Kat, advantageous ba or parang double-edged sword ba siya pag minsan na parang yes and no?
You mean like yung BPO na na
Yeah,
background?
not even BPO, just the fact that you can communicate in English better than siguro the 80% of the population.
I would say
Ako,
yes, yes.
ako feeling ko kasi pag minsan double-edged sword kasi parang pag minsan medyo may pagka-show off tayo pagka magaling na tayo mag-English. Pag minsan medyo sobrang daldal natin. Sa DC, 'di ba? Correct me if I'm wrong, Kat. Sa DC dapat di ka masyadong madaldal. Tama ba?
Yeah, true. True. Pero, well, just like yung speaking skill lang na English and being, like Marge said, that yung culture and being able to know yung lingo ng community or ng market really
Mhm.
helps a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if I get it, what you're saying is more of familiarity with the type of people that you're talking to, or if you have a specific market na napili mo na, yung familiarity is probably better than actually being able to communicate super well, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But of
Okay.
course, maganda rin kasi na nagkakaintindihan kayo. So, if
Oo
maganda yung
naman.
English mo, plus
Pero
points sa side mo yun.
hindi
Pero siya
kailangan
required.
slang, no? Hindi kailangan yung mga talagang yung accent mo neutral na neutral.
Hindi naman. Hindi.
Oo. Okay. Yun. Parang yung I love your Filipino accent, no? Say it again. 'Di ba? Peace mask.
Second
Peace
floor
shield
yan.
pala. Oo. Second floor. Yun. Anyway,
Second floor.
second floor. I'm sure maraming natututunan yung mga viewers natin. And like I said, we appreciate din, of course, you ladies taking the time tonight to join us. Pero hindi pa naman tayo kagad tapos, of course. May mga konting questions pa rin ako. Pero I just want to quickly remind everybody as well. Again, November 6th, Aliw Theater, Tribex is happening. If you don't have tickets just yet, go ahead and check the link na nakapost dito sa comment section natin. That's where you'll find the tickets. And we hope to see you there. Okay? Now, of course, before we wrap up yung interview natin this evening, I know iba-iba yung backgrounds ninyo. Iba-iba rin yung mga ginagawa nyo ngayon once running a full-on BPO. Yung sa'yo, Coach Michelle, it's an agency na rin, ano? You have people that you're working with.
Yes.
Okay. Yung sa'yo, Kat.
Oo.
Right now, mostly me, but I am collaborating with other people.
Okay. So you don't really have people that you're employing, but rather you're partnering with yung mga ibang
Yeah.
freelancer.
Yeah.
Okay. Sige. Now, yung final thing that I want you guys to share, no? Kasi nga iba-iba naman yung mga ginagawa ninyo. But I'm sure meron tayo dyan ilan na, ang dami palang nanonood Ngayon ko lang napansin, we have about 200 plus people watching us this evening.
Wow!
Oo, kung hindi nyo nakikita. But yeah, meron diyang may mga businesses na currently running businesses. Meron din tayo na nagsa-start pa lang. Meron tayo na hindi pa nakakapag-start, nag-iisip-isip pa lang sila. But if you were to share a little piece of advice to each one of them, okay? Doon na lang sa nakaka-relate sa inyo. Kagaya si Michelle, at a very young age nag-start. Ano yung ma-advise mo to people who are in their late teens siguro or early 20s na medyo, syempre, kumbaga kulang pa, konti pa lang yung mga na-experience talaga nila as far as yung profession nila or being employed or even being part of an organization. Tapos kay Miss Marge, syempre, for business owners naman to. And then of course si Kat as well. What would be your advice to people watching right now who might be holding back as far as really putting in all the work and eventually making it to where you guys are? Umpisahan natin kay Coach Michelle.
I think there will be one or two advices that I can give as of now. So,
Mm-hmm.
nasabi ko to sa podcast with Coach Neil. The first one will be decide and make it work. So, I did two. Parang I took two risks in the past 2, 3 years. First one is dropping out. Second one is resigning dun sa
Mm-hmm.
corporate work ko. So, wala akong choice. That's why nag-drop out ako. So, ang only choice ko is to work. And then, yung second choice, or yung second part is, nung nag-resign ako, the only choice that I have is making freelancing work.
Right.
So, for me, it's okay to have plan B, but I always see to it na yung plan A is mag-work, at least for me. Kung hindi talaga, like, I know that I did my best already, then, okay, let me think of plan B. Parang ganun.
Okay.
Pero so far naman, lahat ng plan A nag-work kasi I have that mindset na I need to make this work. Parang ganun.
Ibang
Ayun.
klaseng
I think,
nilalang naman si Michelle. Lahat ng plan A niya nagwo-work.
so far, I think yes. Yung mga major like yung
Mm-hmm.
two examples na binigay ko.
Right,
Ayun.
right.
So, yung mga students dyan na, alam mo yun, they want to start freelancing, ganyan. I'm not going to tell you na drop out. Kasi kapag nagtitiktok ako, parang ang daming nagko-comment na, okay, so other way or the only way is to drop out. I'm not saying that. You have the choices kasi I know a lot of students sa tribe na they're earning a lot. A lot talaga, like 5, 6 figures while studying. So, if they can make it, then you can do it too.
Yeah.
Ayun. That's
In fact,
one then. If I can make it, you can do better, actually.
oo. In fact, nabanggit mo, students, meron tayong kasama sa TribeX na kambal, 'di ba?
Yes.
Who
Oo.
actually they still managed to graduate kahit na they were already doing freelancing on this. And ano to hindi to basta-basta lang side gig lang sa kanila. They're actual freelance business owners and they still pursue their education. So tama naman si Coach Michelle. It's a matter of personal preference. Hindi
Yeah.
tayo nagtuturo. Baka sabi ng mga magulang, grabe naman to. Tuturuan yung mga anak namin mag-drop out, no? Pero you have to weigh the pros and cons na rin, di ba?
Yeah,
Siyempre.
that's right.
And of course, yung siguro is idadagdag ko lang sa sinabi ni Michelle. If you're in your late teens, early 20s, this is probably the best time for you to fail at a lot of
Take
things.
risks. Yeah.
'Di ba?
Fail as much as possible.
Kasi kung kagaya ni Coach Michelle na nag-drop out siya, tapos nag-resign pa siya sa trabaho, and kung sakali lang na hindi nag-work out yung plan A niya, she has plenty of time. Plenty of time, di ba? Tama ba?
Yes.
For you to
I
be
think
able
that's
to...
kind of my YOLO. Yung iba kasi
Okay.
YOLO, di ba? Like party, ganyan, gastos. Pero my kind of YOLO is to really chase after my dreams. Kumbaga, yung
Mhm.
success talaga. So, that's one thing that you need to remember. Ayan.
So
Wag puro YOLO na.
in other words, si Michelle ay hindi normal na tao. No.
Di naman.
Ay, hindi
Normal
naman.
naman. Ito rin.
Mahilig din. Nagpa-party rin yan. Di ba? Nag-enjoy din siya.
Nagpa-party
Oo.
rin, yes.
Oo. Tama. Kat, how about you?
Yeah. Siguro sa akin yung naging transformative talaga sa journey ko is the power of community. So
Mhm.
for the longest time, it was just me, computer, working on freelancing without any support.
Mhm.
And then with Tribe, finding that group of people na merong heart and, drive to change their lives and create, a different life talaga and chase after their dreams, it's infectious. And then lahat ng mga napag-aaralan ko, no, sa courses and then the seminars and all that stuff gets reinforced because of the people I'm around with.
Mhm.
And of and very important then having a mentor and having peers that um, parang kasama mo sa journey because they will encourage you and keep you and push you when you're getting off the track. So, maski alam natin lahat or kabisado mo na yung mga script or whatever, if you have all the knowledge but if you have the support and community, it's going to be hard to travel your
Mhm.
journey, no? So yeah, the power of community, that would be my advice.
Yun. Perfect. Okay. Oy, by the way, sorry nakalimutan ko sabihan si Michelle. Balikan natin si Michelle. Michelle, can you personally invite our viewers pala to Tribe X on November 6?
Of course. So guys, just a little bit of a story. Oh, story talaga. So nung nag-join ako sa tribe around March of 2020, alam ko July of 2020 dapat may Tribe X na. So I was very excited before, but then
Yeah.
nag-pandemic. Ngayon, after 2 years, it's finally happening. So na buong tribe, marketing, yung mga admins, nasa background, they're doing their best to make it the best freelancing event here in the Philippines. So we are so excited kasi sobra yung preparation. As in, parang last month, 2 months ago pa lang, nagpe-prepare na rin yung mga speakers. Tinitrain yung mga speakers, ano ba yung sasabihin, ano yung susuot, blah, blah, blah. So we are so excited to also share our knowledge and insights na, alam mo yun, may impart namin sa inyo. Ayun. So, see you there, everyone. November 6th, at Alio Theater.
Yon. Thank you, Coach Michelle. Si Kat, balikan natin. Kat, invite our viewers to Tribe X.
Okay. So, guys, whatever level, nasaan man kayo sa journey ng freelancing, all the speakers sa Tribe X November 6 will have something for you. So, whether you're beginner, nasa scaling ka na ba, or nasa middle ka pa, there's something to learn. And there's going to be a lot of speakers sharing their parang valuable insights sa journey ng freelancing. Plus, you'll get to network then with other freelancers. Again, the power of community. So, seeing people in real life is so different than Zoom. And you'll be able to connect with other people, like-minded people, and mali nyo, meron kayong business owner, new friends, di ba? So, I hope to see you there, November 6, Tribe X, Alethea.
Yan. And for sure, hindi. Itong networking event na to, for sure, they will end up having friends, of course. And we all know face-to-face events naman na ginagawa ng Tribe. It's always notorious for generating partnerships,
Yeah,
collaborations,
yeah.
or mga clients na makikita nyo doon. So, kaabang-abang talaga rin yung networking event natin na yan. And of course, finally, Miss March, ano yung advice for, people who might be in business right now, pero kagaya mo dati, baka parang burnt out na sila. What's the best advice you could give them? And of course, invite them na rin to attend Tribex.
Number one, yung trust the process. Siguro sobrang gasgas na. Pero kasi talagang iba-iba yung context ng trust the process na yan. Minsan, you feel like you're failing, pero you're actually being planted to grow for
Mhm.
another level. So you have to just really trust. And it's just, parang daling sabihin, pero you have to always be conscious about, lagi ko nga sinasabi, if you're conscious about the stages of grief, pag nandun ka sa lowest ng, if you're undergoing crisis and all that,
Mhm.
pag the faster that you get to the acceptance level, which is yung last stage ng grief, the more conscious ka na yun yung pinagdadaanan mo, the more you would understand that it's normal, it's perfectly normal to go through that, and it you need that to take it to the next level. Kasi what you've been able to do from a six figure, it's totally different when you get to seven figure. It's totally different when you get to eight figure. So you have to understand na kailangan kang mag-go through yung peaks and valleys talaga. Number
Mhm.
two is yung I cannot, I mean, maraming nag-underestimate sa power ng focus or power of one market, one skill, one subukan mo lang talaga ng isa lang. Kasi if you're juggling multiple things at a time, marami akong nakita, minentor, actually mga naging partners ko rin na they're juggling so many at the same time. Yes, may freelance, yes, pero meron ding e-commerce on the side, meron ding, not saying that it's bad, but try mo muna na you make it feel like your life dependent on it. Nasabi na to nung last speaker natin na you have to feel like parang you're taking that risk and that's the only thing that will save you from your current situation. Kasi iba yung mararating mo kapag nandun yung power mo. Parang hindi ka papayag na lumagpak ka, hindi ka papayag na mahirapan ka. You will soar, you will continue to soar. So yun. And yes, inviting everyone on November 6th, Tribe X at Aliw Theater. I'll be speaking about the Great Hiring Experiment. Mas maganda to sa mga may agencies na or planning to have an agency kasi hiring is one of the most critical decision or strategies you will make in your business in order to scale and grow it. So, hindi na pwedeng ikaw lang kasi masusuka ka. Hindi mo kakayanin ng ikaw lang. Or in order to pass the blessing to other people para mas marami ka pang mabigyan ng trabaho, para mas marami pang maka-benefit from the company that you started, you have to learn how to hire the right people in the right seats. So, yan ang ating talk.
So yes, November 6, Tribe X is happening. Etong tatlong magagaling na mga freelancers and business owners are gonna be there together with 16 in total. 16 total speakers. It's gonna be a full day, jam-packed event. Magdala na kayo ng notebook, recorder, or kung anong gusto niyo because the words that are gonna be coming out from these people's mouths are gonna be worth kanina nagpahaging na si Miss March eh. Sabi niya yung ginawa mo from 6 to 7 figures, iba siya dun sa 7 to 8. Ibig sabihin nasa 8 figures na to si Miss March kasi yun ang nasabi niya, 'di ba? Pero anyway, that's super exciting because kagaya nga na sinabi nilang lahat, they're gonna be sharing some of their best kept secrets dun sa mga kanya-kanyang mga topics nila. And we're looking forward to hearing all of their talks. Thank you, Miss March. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Kat, for joining us this evening. We hope na we wish you all the best sa mga endeavors ninyo and we're pretty sure din naman na you guys are in good footing and tuloy-tuloy na yan. You guys are doing a lot to help other people as well. So salamat sa ginagawa niyo. And for everybody else watching, salamat for joining us this evening. We have another week. Last week na lang yata natin. Next week, if I'm not mistaken, before the actual event. So abangan nyo ulit yung mga guests natin for the coming week. Again, they're gonna be speakers sa Tribe X. And if you haven't yet, go ahead and check out yung links na meron tayo sa comment section for you to be able to purchase tickets, whether it's in person or through the digital pass para makasama namin kayo sa November 6. Aliw Theater, Tribe X, we're gonna see you there. Salamat everybody. Salamat sa team din kay Direk for making us look good palagi dito sa mga live natin. And we look forward to seeing you again next week. Thank you and goodbye.